Good, happy Wednesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, crews fighting 50-acre brush fire in North Woodstock. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR.
Great customer service. AutoFair makes it happen with over 3,000 new Hondas, Fords, Hyundais, Nissans, Subarus, and Volkswagens, all with the AutoFair Advantage, a 5-day money-back or 30-day exchange policy and price guarantee. AutoFair makes it happen with 8 convenient locations in Manchester, Nashua, Stratham, Plastow, Haverhill, and Chelmsford, or online at autofair.com.
AutoFair makes it happen.
Now crews battling a 3-alarm brush fire near the Lost River Gorge in Woodstock. This is new video just in showing those flames still burning tonight. Fire is burning in a very remote area. Crews have been on the scene since this morning, and today the Lost River Gorge was closed, hoping that it should reopen tomorrow.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Driver accused of causing deadly multi-vehicle crash in Brockton. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Smashed in, the dump truck's on its side.
The woman driving the mangled SUV had no time to react, thrown right into the path of a 10-wheel dump truck carrying 22 tons of dirt.
There was nothing he could do. The car went right into his path, right in front of him. You can see that he made a last-second attempt to avoid the car, and that's how he ended up over in the front yard.
Investigators say a woman following the victim in her Audi appears to have rear-ended her on Quincy Street, triggering the violent afternoon collision.
Awful. It was horrible. I've never seen that in my lifetime.
This neighbor came to help the victim and then saw the other driver disappear.
I talked to her, told her to stay in the car. She ended up on my front lawn. And when I came out, I was like, stay in the car till the cops come, and she didn't. She ended up leaving the keys in her car and walking away.
She was escorted back to the scene by the police. Exactly how that occurred, I don't know.
We're looking into whether or not the individual operating that vehicle, that Audi, was under the influence of something.
Investigators also say that woman may have been involved in a police pursuit earlier in the day in a nearby town, but it's not clear what prompted it. Tonight, the family that owns the home where the dump truck tipped is thankful the crash didn't claim more casualties.
When I opened my daughter's window, I could reach out and touch the truck. So that's how close, like, God bless the guy that was driving, I tell you.
And tonight we know that police are talking with the other 2 drivers involved in this crash right now. No charges have been filed. We're live in Brockton tonight. John Atwater, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Man accidentally shoots his wife in the leg while hunting. Maine Warden Service says a woman was accidentally shot in the leg by her husband while they were hunting for partridges in Aroostook County. Corporal John McDonald says the couple was hunting around 10 a.m. Tuesday when the 72-year-old husband shot his 67-year-old wife in the leg. The husband then transported his wife to the hospital in Pasque Ills, where she was treated and released. Wardens say the couple were not wearing hunter orange, which is not required under state law during this time in the hunting season. Officials say the wife was hit around 3 dozen bird shot pellets after the husband fired into dense foliage. The shooting remains under investigation. Yahoo just said every single account was affected by the 2013 attack, 3 billion in all. Yahoo said every single account was affected by the data breach in 2013. Originally, the company said 1 billion out of 3 billion accounts were affected. Yahoo is now part of a Verizon subsidiary named Oath. Yahoo and Oath disclosed the new information on Tuesday evening. Yahoo on Tuesday said that every single Yahoo account was affected by the data breach that took place in 2013. In 2016, Yahoo disclosed that more than 1 billion of about 3 billion accounts had likely been affected by the hack. In its disclosure Tuesday, the company said all accounts were likely victimized. Newly released police body cam footage shows chaos of Las Vegas massacre. Let's take a look at the video.
That water is.
It doesn't matter, Connor. That target's way too small for you.
Whatever, you're going in here. Enjoy your swim, Lindsay.
Connor.
I told you.
I got you a little winning prize there. Hope you keep it company at night.
Thanks.
Let's do this again one day.
Thanks. Looks just like it.
Here at Dixie Gun Works in Utah, owner Chris Michael woke up shocked by the news of the Las Vegas shooting and the identity of the alleged gunman.
I recognized his name. I recognized the face. I remembered exactly that he was a customer. I remember him coming in and purchasing a firearm through us.
Michael says he sold Paddock a shotgun in February.
Everything lined up. Everything was a normal purchase by a normal person. There was nothing that stood out in any way, shape, or form.
But now the store owner is struggling with the knowledge that a gun he sold may have been used for part of the unthinkable.
It's a feeling of guilt, I mean, to an extent, because, again, what if, coulda, woulda, shoulda, all those kind of things kind of keep falling into place for me. Is there something I could have done?
Today, ABC News is learning more about the firearms Paddock had. Police say 47 weapons were recovered from the suspect's room at Mandalay Bay and his homes in Mesquite and Reno. Arms including shotguns.
Okay, and there you go on that video, a little bit on the video. Police body cam video released Tuesday night at a press conference had revealed the sheer chaos at the Las Vegas mass shooting as officers tried to figure out the location of the gunman and shelter people to safety. Aimed sirens and sounds of gunfire and screams, people yelled They're shooting right at us while officers shouted, "Go that way." And here is that video on ABC News Twitter page. We're going to play it.
And the immediate...
Hold on.
That wall faced Mandalay Bay, and they're hunkered down behind that wall after an initial volley of shots.
Hey, you guys, get down! Go that way! Get out of here! There's gunshots coming from over there! Go that way! Go that way!
At this point, they're still trying to figure out where the rounds are coming from.
Hey, they're shooting right at us, guys. Everybody stay down. Stay down. Where's it at? Come up with the Mandalay Bay. Play out of the window. Get behind cover.
Just a couple of officers hunkered down next to a patrol vehicle on Las Vegas Boulevard when one of our officers gets shot.
Get back! Get back! Get back! We see muzzle flaps in the Mandalay Bay!
This video is obscured. You notice the officers were wearing those yellow reflective vests. That's what you're actually seeing.
Everybody get down, get down, get down, get down!
Very difficult to tell from that video, but the officer's actually standing over another woman.
Get down, get down, get down! I got a vest on.
I heard him say, "I have a vest on."
Go, go. This way. Go. That way.
Okay, that was video from one of the a bunch of police officers' body cameras. Police said Stephen Paddock, a 64-year-old resident of Mesquite, Nevada, opened fire on a music festival crowd from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, killing 58 people and injuring 530 others. Officials revealed on Tuesday that Paddock had cameras set up inside and outside of his hotel room. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you back here later on today. Goodbye, everyone.